The clock is ticking for when all the people who live at the International Towers downtown need to be out of the building. After a structural engineer deemed the next door Realty building unstable, the residents of International Towers were told on Monday that they would have until Friday at noon to get out. Now, many of them were moving out today, and I talked to one man about what this last week has been like for him and his neighbors in the building.
It was chaos because I paid my rent, and then not even 24 hours later, they called a meeting, said we had to evacuate.
Patrick Wells sat outside International Towers today. It's the place he's called home for the last 14 years. But now he has to leave, and he doesn't know when he will be allowed back.
It's a mess. It's a mess down here.
He said he and most of his neighbors are frustrated with the situation, but he doesn't feel safe being in the building right now. He wasn't able to get all of his things out of his apartment, but he has his essentials, unlike some of his neighbors.
For a lot of other people, it's pretty sad because they're struggling to get their things out.
Wells is moving to Park Vista. It's just one of the several living facilities and hotels that have been taking people in who have been impacted by the downtown explosion. The St. Augustine Society operates a transition home for men who are aging out of foster care or are left without a home on Glenwood Avenue. And they're opening their doors as well.
When we heard of this emergency downtown, we looked to see what space we may have in our building that we may be able to accommodate some of those individuals.
One person from International Towers moved into the home today, and Paul Witowski says they could potentially house up to around 20 more people.
We have some large rooms that we felt that we could take and put beds and cots in.
Witowski said there's a high cost to keeping the home running, so the United Way is paying for the man to stay there.
We are willing to do whatever it would take to provide good, secure, safe, comfortable housing for these individuals.
Now, that transition house on Glenwood is only taking men at this point, since that's what they're equipped for. And as we're in the final 24 hours that the International Towers residents have to leave, we'll keep you updated as the last few residents are making their way out. But for now, live in Youngstown, Catherine Simon, WKBN 27 First News.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.